Hello, dear friend. Welcome back to English Talks with Avie. Relax, listen, and improve your English.
Hello, my friend. It is so good to be with you again. Take a moment and think about something you love to do. Maybe you love to paint, or cook, or perhaps you love to speak a new language. Now, think about the fear of showing that thing to the world. It is a scary feeling, isn't it? Today, we are going to talk about that fear. We are going to meet a girl named Priya. She has a secret song in her heart, and she is finally ready to let it out. But she discovers that the world is not always kind. Let's sit together and listen to Priya's story. The room was small and quiet. Outside, the rain was tapping gently against the glass, like a tiny finger asking to come inside. The air smelled like lavender and old books. Priya sat on the edge of her bed. Her feet were bare, and she could feel the soft, fuzzy texture of the blue carpet under her toes. In her hands, she held her phone. The screen was bright, and it made her eyes feel a little tired. She had been looking at the same screen for nearly 2 hours. On the screen was a video. It was a video of her. In the video, she was sitting in this very spot, holding her guitar. She was singing a song she had written herself. It was a song about the stars and about feeling small in a big world. Priya's heart was beating very fast. It felt like a small bird trapped in a cage. Thump, 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 thump. She looked at the blue button that said, Post. I shouldn't do it, she whispered to herself. Her voice was just a breath in the quiet room. People will think I'm silly. They will say I'm not good enough. She thought about her childhood. She remembered being 6 years old, singing in the school play. She had been so happy until a boy in the front row laughed at her. She hadn't sung in front of anyone since that day. For 16 years, her music had stayed inside her room. It had stayed in the dark. But lately, something had changed. Priya was tired of being afraid. She wanted to be brave. She wanted to take the plunge. It's just a video, she told herself. It's just a song. She took a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. She pressed the button. The screen changed. A small circle started to spin. Loading, loading, and then it was done. The video was out there. It was floating in the giant ocean of the internet. Priya immediately turned off her phone and put it under her pillow. She felt like she had just jumped off a very high bridge. Her stomach felt light and strange. She decided to make some tea. She walked to her small kitchen. The floor was cold on her feet. She liked the sound of the water boiling, the soft bubble, bubble, bubble that filled the silence. She made a cup of chamomile tea and added a spoon of honey. She sat at her kitchen table and watched the steam rise from the cup. She tried to think about other things. She thought about the book she was reading. She thought about the grocery list she needed to write. But her mind kept going back to the phone under the pillow. 1 hour later, she couldn't wait anymore. She went back to the bedroom. She pulled the phone out. Her hands were shaking just a little bit. She opened the app. Her eyes went wide. 47 likes, she gasped. She felt a rush of heat in her chest. It was a warm, golden feeling. She clicked on the comments. Wow, Priya, I didn't know you could sing, wrote her friend Sarah. This is so beautiful. Your voice is so calm, wrote a stranger with a flower as their profile picture. Please post more. I love this song, said another. Priya felt like she was floating. She read every single one. There were hearts and stars and kind words. 47 people had stopped their busy lives for 2 minutes to listen to her. 47 people had smiled because of her voice. She felt seen. She felt proud. She felt happy. But then, She scrolled to the very bottom. There was one more comment. It was from a user named BlueDog99. There was no photo, just a gray shadow. The comment said, "You should probably stop singing. Your voice is boring, and you look nervous. Why do people post this stuff?" The warm, golden feeling in Priya's chest disappeared instantly. It felt like someone had thrown a bucket of ice water over her. The room felt colder. The lavender scent in the air felt heavy and sick. "Boring," she whispered. She read the words again, and again, and again. "Your voice is boring. Stop singing." She forgot about Sarah's kind words. She forgot about the stranger with the flower. She forgot about the 47 people who liked her song. Suddenly, the only thing in the entire world was BlueDog99 and his cruel words. Priya put the phone on her nightstand. She lay down and pulled the blanket over her head. The darkness felt safe, but her mind was not quiet. The mean voice was on repeat. It was like a song she couldn't stop. Monday morning came. The sun was shining through the curtains, making patterns of light on the walls. Usually, Priya loved Monday mornings. She liked the feeling of a new week. But today, she felt heavy. She didn't want to get out of bed. She brushed her teeth. She looked at herself in the mirror. "Do I look nervous?" she asked her reflection in the mirror. She touched her face. She felt like everyone could see the boring girl that BlueDog99 talked about. She went to work. Priya worked in a quiet office with a lot of plants. Her desk was near a big window. Her coworker, Mark, walked by. "Hey, Priya, I saw your video," Mark said. He was smiling. "It was really great. You have a very peaceful voice." "Thanks, Mark," she said. She tried to smile, but it felt fake. In her head, she was thinking, "He's just being nice. He probably thinks I'm boring too." She spent the whole day working on her computer, but she couldn't focus. She kept thinking about why BlueDog99 would say those things. Was he right? Was she wasting her time? Every time she tried to think of a new song, the mean comment would pop up like a wall. Tuesday was even worse. The weather was gray and cloudy. Priya went for a walk in the park after work. She liked to listen to the birds and the sound of the wind in the trees. Usually, this helped her write music. But today, the park felt empty. She sat on a wooden bench. The wood was damp and cold. She watched a little girl playing with a yellow ball. The girl was laughing and running. She didn't care if she looked silly. She didn't care if she was boring. She was just playing. Priya felt a deep sadness. She realized that she had let a stranger, someone she didn't even know, took away her joy. She hadn't picked up her guitar in 3 days. She hadn't hummed a single note. She was dwelling on one bad thing and ignoring 47 good things. "I should delete the video," she thought. "If I delete it, the comment goes away. If I delete it, I am safe again." She took out her phone. She opened the app. Her finger hovered over the delete button. But then, she saw the other comments again. She saw the stranger with the flower. "Please post more." If she deleted the video, she was also deleting the joy she gave to those 47 people. She was letting BlueDog99 win. Wednesday morning, Priya woke up, and the first thing she heard was the sound of a bird outside her window. It was a small, brown bird, and it was singing very loudly. It wasn't the most beautiful song in the world. It was simple. But the bird didn't stop. It didn't care about the other birds. It just sang because it was morning, and it was alive. Priya sat up. She felt a little bit of her old energy coming back. She walked over to her guitar case. It was covered in a thin layer of dust. She opened it. The smell of wood and old strings filled the air. She sat on her bed and tuned the guitar. The sounds were clear and bright. She started to play a few chords. At first, her fingers felt stiff. She made a mistake and hit a wrong note. The mean voice in her head immediately said, "See? You aren't good." Priya stopped. She took a breath. "Quiet," she said to the voice. She played the note again, correct this time. She started to hum. She thought about the feeling of the music, not the sound of her voice. She thought about why she loved to sing. She loved it because it made the world feel less lonely. She loved it because it was a way to say things that words couldn't. She realized something very important. Blue Dog 99 didn't hate her singing. Blue Dog 99 didn't even know her. He was likely a person who was unhappy in his own life. Maybe he was angry. Maybe he was bored. His comment wasn't about her voice. It was about his heart. "I am listening to a person who is unhappy," Priya thought. "Why am I letting an unhappy person tell me how to live?" She spent the whole afternoon writing a new song. This song was different. It wasn't about the stars. It was about a girl who walked through a storm and found her own light. It was a stronger song. It was a braver song. That evening, Priya's best friend, Sarah, came over. They sat on the floor and ate pizza. The pizza was hot and smelled like oregano and melted cheese. "Are you okay, Priya?" Sarah asked. "You've been very quiet this week." Priya told her about the comment. She told her how she had spent 3 days feeling small. Sarah looked at her with serious eyes. "Priya, listen to me. If you have 100 people in a room, and 99 people tell you that you are beautiful, but one person tells you that you are ugly, who do you believe?" "The one person," Priya admitted. "Exactly," Sarah said. "We do that because we are afraid. We want everyone to like us, but that is impossible. Even the most famous singers in the world have people who hate them. You can't make everyone happy. It is out of your control. You can only make yourself happy." Priya nodded. She felt a weight lifting off her shoulders. "You're right. I was so focused on the one no that I forgot the 47 yeses." "And remember," Sarah added, taking another bite of pizza, "the people who leave mean comments are usually the people who are too afraid to do anything themselves. It is very easy to be mean, but it is very hard to be brave." After Sarah left, Priya picked up her phone. She didn't go to the delete button. Instead, she went to the record button. She set up her phone on her desk. She checked the lighting. She looked at herself. She didn't look perfect. Her hair was a little messy and she had no makeup on, but she looked like herself. She looked like a girl who loved to sing. She played her new song. Her voice was steady. When she got to the part about the storm, she closed her eyes. She forgot about likes. She forgot about the comments. She forgot about the internet. She was just a girl in a room with a guitar, and the music was beautiful. When she finished, she didn't wait 2 hours. She didn't wait 10 minutes. She wrote a small caption. "This week was hard, but I learned that my voice belongs to me. Thank you for listening." She hit the post button. She didn't put the phone under her pillow this time. She put it on the table and went to wash her face. She felt light. She felt powerful. She realized that her worth was not a number on a screen. Her worth was her courage to try again. An hour later, she checked her phone. There were already 10 likes, and there was a comment from a new person. "I really needed this today. the comment said. I was feeling discouraged about my own art, but seeing you keep going made me want to try again too. Thank you, Priya. Priya smiled. This time, the smile was real. She realized that by being brave, she was helping other people be brave too. She was blocking out the noise and finding the music. She looked at the corner of the screen where Blue Dog 99's comment was still sitting. It looked so small now. It looked like a tiny, dusty insect. It had no power over her. She clicked the 3 dots next to the comment and chose Delete. The words disappeared. The screen was clean. Priya went to the window. The rain had stopped. The moon was out, big and bright and silver. She felt like the moon, shining in the dark not because everyone was watching, but simply because it was her nature to shine. She went to bed and slept deeply. She didn't dream about mean voices. She dreamed about songs that reached the clouds. She dreamed about a world where everyone was brave enough to sing their own song, no matter what the blue dogs of the world had to say. Because in the end, the truth is very simple. A negative voice can be loud, but it is not the truth. The truth is the joy that you feel when you do what you love. The truth is the connection you make with people who understand you. And the truth is that you are always, always enough. Priya's story is a mirror for so many of us. We often let one shadow hide the entire sun. But remember, the sun is always there. Your talents, your voice, and your efforts are valuable even if one person doesn't see it. How about you, my friend? Have you ever had a Blue Dog 99 in your life? Someone who made you feel like you should stop? If so, how did you find the courage back again? We would love to read your stories in the comments. And if you enjoyed Priya's journey, please like and share this story. Take this feeling of strength with you today. And don't let the noise of the world stop your song. You have something beautiful to share. Thank you for being part of us. And I am so glad we spent this time together. Stay brave, stay kind, and I will see you in the next story.
Thank you for listening. Subscribe for more English Talks with Avie. You can explore more videos here. Thanks.